Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 online video. Now in this video, what I would like to discuss today is the big spring update. Now the question, of course, is everybody is wondering is when is the spring update actually going to be released? Now, I've always been saying, and I have said this in a lot of my update videos, that I do really firmly believe that it's going to be released at the end of May. Now, just quickly touching on those points, I do feel that around Memorial Day, I do feel like it's going to be released around a major holiday, and that's obviously only in the US. There's also a few other factors that kind of play into that with summer approaching very quickly, and I know that we still have a month after the end of May to really kind of wait for the true official summer start. But summer break happens for a lot of kids, and for, well, honestly, a lot of holidays and vacations start as well. And I think that Rockstar is kind of aiming to kind of capture that summer fling in their game. Now, I could be completely wrong, but there are a lot of articles that I have been reading lately that kind of suggest the exact same thing. Now, I didn't know about these articles when I started kind of coming up with my own feelings and opinions about the spring update, but it does seem like a lot of things seem to be very accurate and true. But honestly, Rockstar holds a lot of secrets close to their heart, and we'll never know until it actually happens. So right now, all we're doing is speculating, but I just really do feel that the spring update is coming out in just a couple weeks. Unfortunately, if I'm completely wrong and it actually drops tomorrow, then great, because we're all anticipating it and waiting for it at the exact same time. Now, in this new spring update, we're going to be receiving a lot of additions to the game, including a lot of changes to the current bounty system. We're getting a whole new mission set into the campaign in the story or online story mode, which would be the continuation of Jessica Leclerc's revenge story in a Land of Opportunity missions. And there's going to be a few other things that I really feel that are going to be improved with some of the new updates. Now, I do feel like Rockstar is kind of helping players get ready for the update that is going to be coming, which is obviously the spring update. And by giving us like 30% more gold and money this week, I really feel also that there's going to be like a double XP week that's going to be coming up very, very soon. Now, it could definitely drop tomorrow because there hasn't been a ton of XP versions for allowing us to really make extra XP. It's only been focusing on gold and money. So I'm really hoping that at least at some point that they kind of throw something in there to help people that are lower levels instead of just dropping the level requirements down from like 90 some to 60. I really feel like they give us the opportunity to make more experience points before the update actually drops. Now, I do feel that there are going to be some surprises to Red Dead Redemption 2 online as well. And I do kind of feel that this spring update could also be the end of the beta phase. Again, this is pure speculation, but I feel like they're really going to open up the microtransactions in this next update. If you kind of look at the last few weeks that Red Dead has been in existence, and a lot of people that are playing, obviously, Showdown, because that's where the focus has been on, a lot of things are actually going to be introduced in free roam. Everything that has been updated to this point has always been PvP, but if you truly look at a lot of the things that are going to be included in the next big update, the only thing that's PvP related is changed to the entire bounty system, which allows players to kind of play in a passive mode. It's not a full-blown passive mode, but it's going to make things a little bit better for people that don't really want to PvP in the free roam. But I feel like it is leading to the eventual birth, so to speak, of passive mode and free aim lobbies in Red Dead Online. I really do feel that Rockstar is listening to the fans, and they're going to give us exactly that. They're going to give us the free aim lobbies, and they're going to give us the passive free roam option as well. Because a lot of people that I've talked to just really don't want anything to do with. Actually, I was playing with a group of 6 people the other day, and I was the 7th person invited into their posse. And they're all complaining that all they really want to do is do some of the free roam missions, like the stranger missions, or maybe other things that are going to be coming up in the next update, without really having to be bothered by other players. Now, I don't know if that's going to be fully taken out of the game, but maybe having like solo public lobbies, it might be a thing, because it exists in some of their other games already. I feel like there is some definite secrets that Rockstar is holding on to that we're all going to be kind of in a shock and awe stage when it's truly released. Especially with some of the reports that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be around the corner in 2020, or it's a good possibility with some of the obviously anticipated articles about the PS5 being released next year, and the basically Rockstar's version of Grand Theft Auto 6 is saying that the PS4 and even the Xbox memory requirements are too low. So that just obviously tells us that we could see that game in the next console, which gives us, about from today, a year and a half worth of time for Rockstar to really focus on Red Dead Online. And I feel like that's the direction that they're going to have to go. Obviously, there's going to be continued updates to Grand Theft Auto Online, the current version, but it's going to be kind of a balance between Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto, because yes, there are a lot of people that play both, and I do play both as well, but there is also going to be given the opportunity to kind of have the group that really likes Red Dead to focus on Red Dead, and the group that really likes Grand Theft Auto to really focus on Grand Theft Auto. And I feel like the spring update is going to set those standards for the next couple months to come. I really feel like they're going to push better updates come summer, because they do want to win the hearts of a lot of gamers. And I do really believe that, even though they've been very, very slow to respond. Now, if I was definitely Rockstar, I would have done things a little bit differently, and a lot of people would have. And that would have been taking away the microtransactions in a complete beta phase, not having such a bare bones experience in the beta phase. And I know it's just a beta, and I get that, but honestly, it's been around for 7 months now, the online portion. There needs to be a huge change, and a lot of people are looking for the exact same things, and the spring update is kind of a hint to things to come. If you kind of read between the lines and kind of look at Rockstar's past, especially with what they've done with Grand Theft Auto, it was a very, very slow start. And I really believe that the start of Red Dead Online, that's why they decided to go beta with it, is because they wanted to say, we understand that it's kind of a slow period, but we want everybody to know that we are going to focus on it. It's just going to be a little bit of time. Now, unfortunately, they got a little bit greedy with it, and they weren't really kind of looking out for the players. And I get it that a company's got to make money. I understand that. They got to support the servers. They got to, keep up with the staff that's making new clothing, the series that are behind it, the showdown modes, the free roam content. I get it. There's people that are behind the scenes that they still are paying for, even though the official game was released back in October. So, again, those are just kind of some of my thoughts and opinions about the direction that they've gone. But I do firmly believe that Red Dead Online big spring update will be released at the end of May. I'm really hoping that that's the case, because I would love to actually see that happen. One, because it's always great when you feel like you actually were right about something. But I've always been looking at the articles that they release on their newswire, what people put out there for other things, just to kind of see where now I have my opinions, obviously, and they're very strong. But I like to see where other people's opinions are, and maybe even get a little bit of a perspective, because I do feel that, you know, everybody is right in their own way, right? And we want to see Rockstar succeed to a certain degree because we as online players want to play the game. And if Rockstar doesn't succeed, then the online portions could be completely gone. And we don't want that to happen. So we honestly want Rockstar to succeed, whether it's at Red Dead Online or Grand Theft Auto Online. And we just all hope that we can continue to enjoy the content that they have created for us, and so we can experience it as players. Now, we all want the world to be more immersed in feeling as an outlaw, and I do feel that that's coming. Now, there are some people that don't really want to participate in that because we are given the option. If you listen to the Land of Opportunities and the tutorial like missions when you first start out in Red Dead Online, it says that you can kind of take the direction that you want, and it has always been there. It's been in there as far as basically telling us that, hey, you know what? We have the option of being honorable or dishonorable in the choices and actions that we choose. Not everybody wants to be an outlaw. Some people want to be that hunter and gatherer. Some people want to be other things. So I think that Rockstar is really like tuning into those points because that system has always been there. Now they just need to expand on it. There's a lot of things that I believe are hidden in some of their notes that they've released. And if you look at all of their updates, there's always something behind the scenes, and you can't even find the patch notes, but it seems like players always seem to find those things, like the removal of carcass fishing, or the original cougar in the Blackwater area, or now the most recent cougar in the Tumbleweed area, which only seems to spawn every so often. It's in the exact same spot, but the rate at which it respawns is much more slow. So they are pulling things out, but they're not really addressing what they actually change as far as everything goes. Now, they also nerfed the economy hugely, and that was never known in any of their patch notes, period. So there's a lot of things that they could easily drop into this game, and they could easily change without anyone ever knowing until you go and actually participate in that event or activity that you truly like. So we'll just have to kind of see what happens with Red Dead Online. But unfortunately, I do feel that Red Dead Online update is not happening tomorrow. So I'm sorry to say that. If it does happen, then great. We're all expecting it. We want to play it. We want to dive into it. We all want to have a lot of fun. And we hope that they bring like robberies and heists and other things to Red Dead Online. Because for people that want to be a complete badass, why not? Let's be a badass and let's have some fun and let's rob some places. But if you guys did enjoy my content today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated and would help me out immensely. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think and what you guys would like from the next big update or maybe in future updates of Red Dead Online. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.